I want to dedicate this set to a very brave man who I was told before the show, tried to get into the show but didn't get in. He was, no, sorry, God, that's the worst cycle I've had all tour. That's okay, I'm strong, challenge me. No, I was backstage and my tour manager told me that this guy, he wanted to come to my show and he was not 21 and he got a fake ID just so he could come to this show. Yeah. And then, but it didn't work and he didn't. So anyway, which is the venue has to do their job, but I'm very proud of this man and I hope he succeeds in everything else in his life. It's very flattering, it's very flattering. Best use of a fake ID that there is, I think. It's cool to do a song, play music so close to where I grew up. I want to sing you a song now where I got the idea when I was just a kid, when I was 8 years old. I didn't write the song when I was 8. I don't like it when musicians do that, because it's very discouraging. I saw Paul McCartney once, he's like, I wrote this when I was 10. I was like, shut up. I didn't write anything when I was 10, I sucked. But I had this idea. I remember, this is a song about an astronaut that I did not get to meet. And I know, thank you. Oh yeah, thanks for supporting me not meeting someone. But I met some astronauts. I know I look like someone who was voted least likely to meet an astronaut in my high school yearbook, but I met the major astronauts. I met Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. I met Neil Armstrong only once, but Buzz I met a few times. He went to school with my father, and we lived in LA, and Buzz lived in LA, and Buzz would come over sometimes. And the first time Buzz came over, my dad came to me, he said, hey, Buzz Aldrin's coming over. Be cool. I was like, I don't know who that is. I don't care. I'll be cool. He said, you know who he is? We were just watching The Simpsons. Remember he voiced himself on The Simpsons? I was like, oh, that Buzz Aldrin? I don't know if I can be cool. I wasn't. I was for like 10 seconds, and then finally when he was there, I'm like, Buzz, I gotta ask you a question. How did it feel to step foot on the set of The Simpsons? Buzz is a nice guy, though. He was like, it was great. Homer is really cool. I was like, well, thank you. And Buzz, he would talk to me a lot about the moon, and about his trip to the moon, and him walking on the moon. He was a nice guy. He always wanted to give credit to this other guy. Everyone knows about Neil and Buzz, but no one knows about this third guy, Michael Collins, who was in the spaceship on the way there. He didn't get to go down. Someone had to stick around and pick him up, soccer mom style, do a loop. That was Michael's job. He got no fame, and the other guys got all the fame. And Buzz would always tell me this, and I'd be like, how pissed is Michael Collins? Buzz always said the same thing. Oh, he's not pissed at all. We were just all happy to do our job. I was like, sounds like some guy who got to walk on the moon would say that. I want to hear from the guy who didn't, but I never did, so I wrote him this song just in case he's a little pissed. It's called Michael Collins. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And when I turned 39, me and the boys, we hit the sky. We hit it where we never been before. Yeah, one small step for man, Jesus goddamn. 22 hours hanging in the air. Sometimes you take the fame, sometimes you sit backstage. But if it weren't for me, them boys would still be there. Those two, they shook my hand, said I'm high up, when we need a ride. Then they went down to the ground, and I floated around, both all in
star still twinkling in my eyes. I once lost a command, Jesus got there. 22 hours hanging in the air. Sometimes he takes the fame, sometimes he sit back sleep. But if it weren't for me, them boys would still be there. Books will write about that fateful night. Whoa, them two fellas dancing on the moon.